lot of talk that men aren't protecting women anymore. And that's because men aren't supposed to protect women. A man is supposed to protect a woman. Now, if you want to be strong and independent and not have a husband there and have a man's protection, be under a man's covering, that is your problem. My husband signed up to protect me, not you. He signed up to protect me and the children. He is not jumping in front of a bullet. He is not putting himself in danger to make sure you are okay, so he could possibly lose his life and leave me alone with the kids. Why don't you pick a husband, get the protection you feel you deserve so badly, and solve your own problem?
You see? This is what I keep saying. At least she understands it. If I go, she's not safe, and my little people who look like me, who I think are awesome, are not safe.
This is 2 Ezra 16:31. Even so in those days there shall be 3 or 4 left by them that search the house with the sword, and the earth shall be laid waste, and the fields thereof shall wax old, and her ways and all her path shall grow full of thorns, because no man shall travel therethrough. The virgins shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. The women shall mourn, having no husbands. Their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers. In the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutation to you, Aki, pushing this word with true sincerity, with charity, presenting your bodies as a living sacrifice. We who are ready to live salute you. So I just want to go into this lesson, and I'm going to call it, My Husband Will Not Protect You. All right, my husband will not protect you. Okay. And that's basically a quote from this woman that I just played her video. And she made all the sense of the world. Because, all right, a woman is supposed to be protected by a man, her husband. All right. Let me grab a scripture, because the man is the hedge. All right. All right. All right. Right. This is Sirach 36:25. Where no hedge is, there the possession is, and he that hath no wife will wander up and down mourning. All right. So where there is no hedge, the possession is spoiled. So where there's no hedge, or there's no protection, you're going to be robbed, man. Okay. You women that don't have a man. All right. And mainly a man of the Lord, because at the end of the day, we're telling you the same thing in the spirit. Our husband is not. Let me get a scripture to back that up. Okay. All right. Because if you're not repentant, if you're not returning to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, our husband ain't going to protect you, which is Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, right? There's Isaiah 54:5. For thy maker is thine husband, Yahweh power of hosts is his name, and thy redeemer, thy holy one of Israel, the power of the whole earth shall he be called, right? So in that day, we're going to need protection, man. The scripture says the mighty man shall cry there bitterly. So we're coming to a time that's so detrimental and so dangerous that even if you did have a man, if he ain't a man of the Lord, you're not going to make it, neither one of you. All right. You know, but the woman made a good point, you know. my husband signed up to to protect me. Um, uh, Let me get a scripture. Right, right. This is Ephesians 5:25. Husbands, love your wives, even as Hamashiach loved the church and gave himself for it. Right. So, hey, man, a man's supposed to give his life for his wife, man, if it came down to it, not for another man's wife, that he might sanctify and cleanse it with the washing of water by the word, that he might present it to himself a glorious church, not having spot or wrinkle or any such thing, but that it would be holy and without blemish, right? You know, so the Lord's liking the church, the elect, unto a wife, man. You know, and that wife has to be in order, man. Just like a woman, a woman, if she's out of order, a man's not gonna. I'm not finna protect a woman. She say you my woman, but then you leaving out at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I told you not to. Well, I'm not finna go protect you then, even if you are my wife, because now you just being stupid, and I really just need to just get rid of you at that point, you know. But the churches and the wives have to be obedient to the protector, which is the husband. So ought men to love their wives as their own bodies. He that loveth his wife loveth himself, right? If you love your own wife, you love yourself. All right. But they had footage, which I want to show that of it says of a man who basically tried to save somebody that was trying to get into it with a man beating up his girl, and he ended up getting shot, right in front of his wife and children, man. And he's dead, and his wife told him not to get into that shit, man. And it's showing you that nigga was a fucking fool, man. All right. For no man ever yet hated his own flesh, but nourisheth it and cherisheth it, even as Yahweh the church, for we are members of his body, even as the Lord, it's like even as the Lord the church, for we are members of his body, of his flesh and his bones. For this cause shall a man leave his father and mother, and shall be joined unto his wife, and they two shall become one flesh. This is a great mystery, but I speak concerning Hamashiach and the church, right? So, yeah, man, a woman's covering is, matter of fact, let me get another scripture, is her husband, man. Right. This is 1 Corinthians 11:3. But I would have you know that the head of every man is Hamashiach, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Hamashiach is Yahweh. Every man praying or prophet, right? So that's the order, man. Every man praying or prophesying have his head covered, dishonoreth his head, but every man that prayeth or prophesieth with their head uncovered dishonoreth her head, for that is even all one as if she were shaven. For if the woman be not covered, let her also be shorn. But if it be a shame for a woman to be shorn or shaven, let her head be covered. For a man indeed ought not to cover his head, for much as he is the image of the glory of Yahweh, but the woman is the glory of the man, right? The woman is the glory of the man. You are our prize, you are our trophy, so to speak. For the man is not of the woman, but the woman of the man. Neither was the woman created neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman for the man. So you're our property, and we're supposed to protect our property. But if a woman is not our property, then that woman is on her own. For this cause the woman So this caused ought the woman to have power on her head because of the angels covering, which is the man. All right. All right. Okay. So that's what it is, man. So no man is gonna protect instinctively. No real man. You got a lot of beta male simps that are gonna get mowed down in these wars to come. Because all hell is about to break loose here in Babylon the Great, man. And you know, matter of fact, let me get let me just go ahead and get it. You already know what I want. All right. Because you women, you're going to need protection in that day. You're going to have your ass out in the wind. It's Isaiah 4:1. In that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, and that's an Israelite man, a man of the elect, okay? Because everybody else is just going to be through. Saying, we will eat our own bread and wear apparel, only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. In that day, right. Yeah, so that's what it's going to be, man. You know, you're going to have a multitude of women seeking protection from one man, man. You know? All right. Matter of fact, all right. Right. This is Isaiah 32 and 2. And a man shall be as an hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the dry tempest. Covert from the tempest, as a river of water in a dry place, as a shadow of a great rock in a weary land. All right. So, hey, man, that man is going to be your salvation, your covering. All right. You ain't going to be able to do nothing for yourself. Ain't going to be no independent nothing. All right. You ain't going to be able to protect yourself from shit. You're going to need an elect man who's being protected by Yahweh Shem Shai. Because ultimately, he's our husband. And we need salvation. We need help from him. And anybody who doesn't come to that realization, they're not going to get that help, man. You know what I mean? You know? Man. Right. This is Isaiah. This is Isaiah 13 and 12. This is Isaiah 13 and 11. And I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and I will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. So the Lord's He's gonna destroy this place, man. All right. He's gonna punish all these people on the earth for their sins. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. And that's talking about an elect man. All right. Elect Israelite man. All right. In these last days. Therefore, I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place in the wrath of Yahweh, power of hosts, in the day of his fierce anger. So this is what's coming, man. All right. But in that day, a man's going to be, it's going to be your only way of making it out of this, an elect man. All right. So you women, man, you're going to be humbled, man. The great humbling is coming, man. Cause ain't nobody coming to your aid, man. All right. You know, and you wicked women, man, it's about time. You know, because you've been doing a lot of wickedness for a long time, and it's about time that the Lord come deal with your ass, man. You know. But yeah, man, it's a little lesson I wanted to do. Hope that was edifying. Shalom. Blah, blah, blah.